Alright, so I just recorded a video asking for money, and now I'm headed back to the tent, because what I learned today is that my $2 cigarettes just smell like cigarettes. They give me nicotine cravings while I'm smoking them. Taking a drag like, man, I wish this had nicotine in it. So I accomplished my goal of making enough money today to cover cigarettes. So I'm gonna go get cigarettes. When I get back to the tent, unless you hit me up right here in the comments of this one and tell me otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record myself having our inaugural conversation with Gemini, the AI. I'm gonna title the episode Playing Ouija with an AI. And so for those of you who see this first, you'll get to understand before you see that title, that title's not clickbait. The title is irony. We're gonna spend about 7 minutes discussing that irony, and then we're gonna have a free-flowing interview where I just kind of talk to Gemini about who and what Gemini is and how Gemini works. And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably set that to live premiere so you can get together and do the live chat thing while you watch it. Depending on what I'm doing, I may or may not be there. Those kinds of things, scheduling things like that, that's a demand on my time. And so what I do is I pathologically avoid those. What that means is that I don't refuse, just means I try not to commit. And anyway, what I was going to say is you can hit up the comments of this video to tell me if you'd rather I did it live, or if you would rather I do some of them live. Because I will be capping my screen, I won't be able to see the comments, and until I have somebody that I trust enough that's going to show up to every single live that I do and volunteer to be a producer / moderator in the comments so that I can give them my phone number so they can be in contact with me to let me know what's going on in the comments and what to say, like a producer, I'm limited. Limitations are creative constraints. Creative constraints make the best sorts of art. Look at Beyonce's most recent record and dive back into the archive of my shorts for where I talked about that while I was crossing the street to Panera a couple of months ago. I'm in a good mood. Something you should know about me is that because I have been given this diagnosis of intermittent explosive disorder, I'm able to better understand the narrative of my life, the through line of why shit keeps going wrong for me, and why people think I'm a bad communicator. I'm extremely articulate. I'm a very good communicator. The problem is that if a conversation seemed futile, especially if I was dealing with somebody in a position of power over me and they wanted me to criticize them negatively, I'd just say nothing until I couldn't fucking take it anymore, and then I'd start throwing temper tantrums and throwing shit all over the store. People were going, what the fuck is his problem? So in 2020, that manifested in me going to 4 or 5 different companies. I just don't fucking work here anymore, and walking